nobody said
Turn it down.
So we kept it the way it was.
Somebody says turn it down and go, what? Huh?
What?
Huh?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what we got going on here. It's gonna be
Yeah,
cool.
so I'll give you the equipment rundown in this room. So we're going to do 2 theaters here. This room is Theory, and the next room is going to be Crix. Both rooms feature Kaleidoscape as the source. They feature Storm Audio for audio processing and benchmark amplifications, and they both use Epson projectors. There are some slight variations. So in this room particularly, that Epson is the QL3000, which in their upper level is kind of the mid-tier projector, whereas in that room it's the QL7000, which is their top-of-the-line projector. For the Kaleidoscape in here, we have a Strato V all-in-one, which is going to hold about 10 4K movies on it. It's both a player and server together. Specifically, with the Theory audio in here, behind this screen, this is a Stewart screen. It is acoustically transparent, so there is a Theory soundbar behind here. This is not your average soundbar. This thing will go to 120 decibels, and it is yeah, hence the complaints. We're gonna play 2 scenes on this particular in this theater, and then we're gonna play 3 scenes in the other theater. All of the stuff that we're playing is from Kaleidoscape. We have a mixture of both concert footage and traditional movies for you. We'll be showing both of those. Everything that you play on a Kaleidoscape is downloaded from the Kaleidoscape movie store. We have about 15,000 titles on there. It is the world's only high-fidelity movie library. So from an audio standpoint, what you're listening to here is a true lossless, non-compressed copy from the studio mezzanine file. You're going to get reference quality video and the best audio that you can get out of the Kaleidoscape system. The first scene that we're going to play for you is concert footage. It's from Hans Zimmer. If you don't know who Hans Zimmer is, he is, you know, the most prolific composer out there right now for movie soundtracks and scores. He's done everything from Dune to Superman to The Lion King, Da Vinci Code, Pirates of the Caribbean, Gladiator, Interstellar. I mean, you name it. If you know the music, he's probably involved. So we're going to play Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. This one is great because it uses all the elements of his orchestra, and including a choir that joins in. And he's very particular about who he chooses to play every instrument. You're going to see some musicians up there that you might recognize. One of whom is the guy who's playing the guitar here. You'll notice on his guitar strap that he's got a yellow badge. That is indeed his McDonald's employee badge. He wears it in all the concerts to remind himself, because before he did this, he was working at McDonald's. He reminds himself that a bad day on stage is still better than a good day working at McDonald's.
Free food, I don't know about that.
Right, I know. Yeah, you know.
I don't think I can show this without problems.
inspired watching this in my home theater that even though I told my wife that I would never pay hundreds of dollars to go see a concert live, as soon as Hans Zimmer came to my town, I was there. I was first in line. All right, so now we're gonna switch gears, no pun intended, to do the opening scene from F1. Some of you may have seen this before. This director who does this movie, he's notorious for just coming out with guns blazing and just opening up a movie with the best scene in the movie. This particular scene, Brad Pitt is not yet an F1 driver. He's living in a van down by the river, racing Daytona. What I really like about this scene is that it's as though the entire thing is choreographed to A Whole Lot of Love from Led Zeppelin, right down to the beats of the windshield wiper with the drums. They also do a really good job of replicating what it would sound like if you were sitting in the stands at a race like this. Particularly those of you who are sitting around the edges, you'll notice that they alter the sound coming out of the surround speakers to give you this echo effect, which is what it would sound like if you were sitting in the stands. The other thing that I feel is very accurate in here, at one point there are some fireworks going off, and you really hear that very crisp pop with the echo that you would hear if you were watching fireworks in real life.
Hey, Sonny, 5 minutes.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling, way down inside. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love.
Sonny, hey, BMW guys are out there bitching about brake trouble.
Thanks, Molly. You're a superstar.
I'll see you out there.
Turn my back for 1 minute.
It's all going to shit, Sonny. Pat had to ease off. We dropped down to 7. You can just hold position overnight. Hopeful sunrise catches us a break. Sonny, watch that high-speed balance. High-speed balance. How's the gearbox? It's holding up, but go easy.
The crowds may have gone home, but the racing continues. Sonny Hayes back in the Porsche for Pete Geico Chip Heart Racing, the midnight shift. We all know Hayes likes to light up the night, but with the BMW at the head of this pack, he's got a massive job ahead of him. Right out of the gate, Hayes threads the knee into turn 3, moving up to 4th place.
Sonny, want to make me pass on the straights? Just let me drive, will you?
Look out, engine trouble for the number 12. That moves Hayes up another spot.
Sweet baby Jesus, we got 10 more hours.
Just let Sonny do his thing.
And if these first few laps are any indication, it appears as though Sonny Hayes may have left his brake pedal at home. Hayes sets his sights on the BMW.
that car, you can do the same goddamn thing.
Pretty cool. Yeah. You know, I never understood what that close up on the baseball hats was, but I have a friend who runs in those circles, and apparently that's a real thing. Hot girl spies. They send these hot girls into the other race camps to figure out what they're dealing with. That's what that was all about. All right, so we're gonna move over into the Crooks Theater over here.
What size screen?
120.